So, you know, I mean, you've been through this before, right? A number of times. What's the atmosphere at camp right now? I mean, it's a few days to go. How do you think the boys are feeling? How the nerves? What's going on?
And then they are in England. They are not hosting. There's one thing that I actually like now, because now there's no too much hype on South Africa.
Yes.
They're underdogs.
For the first time, actually.
For the first time since actually I played cricket on a bigger stage. And then I think it's one of the greatest things for them. No one is really thinking that South Africa will go through, and then that could be a massive surprise.
Yeah.
You know, beating England the first game.
That would be
then
insane.
All of a sudden, wheels start turning and say, watch this team.
Yeah.
You know, so I think you know, from the camp point of view, everybody is talking about let's get ready.
Yeah.
You know, let's not try to be over ready, because you don't want to be one of those guys that they play the game the night before. So when it comes then to the day of play, they're all tired.
That's true.
You know? So yeah, they're all pop. That happens.
Yeah.
That happens. You need to make sure that you try to get your mind somewhere else. You know, not being too much on the game.
So who are the favorites right now? If South Africa is the underdog, who are the favorites for the World Cup?
You know, from our point of view, I thought, you know, from India point of view, because it just finished the IPL.
Yes.
You know, everyone, you know, that has been selected from the Indian side point of view, they all performed in the IPL side. But now, looking at India being bowled at less than, you know, 200 in the warm-up games.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, things now, everybody's just holding breaks. You know, they can't put India now as the favorites. But I think, you know, as well as we're starting with England, you might never be surprised that it could be England and South Africa again on the final.
Oh, can we meet again later on?
That would be
Of course, the
insane.
game is a game, that thing, but you know, it can happen. You know?
Makhaya, I think for the first time, and you touched on it earlier, which is South Africa has always gone into the World Cup as fan favorites, and just before the final, it just doesn't end up going.
No, don't even.
It doesn't end up going. No.
I've already, you know,
I know you're ready for me. I know you're ready. Wait, I'm not even going to say it because we're not saying the word.
Bury it under that, what you call? This soccer ball.
Right?
Yeah.
But you know what? For the first time, we're going in as underdogs.
Yes.
We're going in with something to prove, whereas before we've gone in with a slight bit of arrogance, I might add. And I think there's something beautiful in an underdog victory and in an underdog story. And I think this is a very exciting way for South Africa to go into the World Cup.
Let me tell you something. You know, I think, you know, from, you know, the time that we play cricket and then see now the team that's actually is gone, you know, and represent South Africa in the World Cup. This one, a lot of youngsters.
Yes.
A lot of fearless guys. You know, you're looking at the guys of like Van der Dissen, you know, and Markram. You know, those guys, they never played World Cup. I'm talking about from the senior side point of view. You know, so those are the guys now, everybody, you know, they are not sure what's happening, you know, and then you've got the likes of Ngidi, where as well, they don't even know what their strength is.
That's true.
You know, for me, it's one of those, I think South Africa could be, before the end, just before the first two games, you know, the other countries now, they're going to start, the only team that we need to beat now is South Africa. Because you look at the captain himself, he has done very well.
Completely.
You know, the IPL, look, Quinton de Goot, both of them, they play in the final. You know, so those are the things that as well we need to look at.
Mind.
You know, put that,
we've
you
got
know,
some
and
players.
then you've got the
Best in
underdog.
the world.
You've got the underdog, Ashimamla. Watch out.
Yeah.
I love it.